Wherever I go, they follow.
Come on, Twitch. Come on, Twitch. Come on, come on. Am I not streaming?
Posting links for me before.
Alright, fine.
I was clicking on them all. Now I have too many. What are you huffing and puffing about, mister?
Really, Twitch? Okay, there we go. That was kind of awkward and weird. Not watching that. Okay, there we go. Ah, mute myself. Mute. Let me jump in Discord. I should probably do that. Don't care about that. Jeez. Wow, they sold out already? I have that, have that, have that. Don't have that because I didn't care about it. No, I didn't get that. I keep not caring about that. I have that and I don't have that one. Even though I should probably get that one. Okay. Alright, notepad real quick. Oh, wait, no. No. Fin. Wait, no, I just need the video, the image. Whoa! Yo! What's up?
Camp is done.
Must say again?
I said the first week of camp is done.
Ooh, that sounds fun. Not really. No, it's weird because it's like the longer you do, I don't know. Maybe it's just because my experience as a teacher. But it's like the more you do it, the further you go from Miss Honey from Matilda, and then you become Dr. Cox from Scrubs.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
No. I mean, it's like where you're like, yeah, the first week it's done. I'm like, yay, and I'm like sarcastically, like I'm labeling that with as much sarcasm as I can manage. But I'm like, wait, maybe she actually finds that fun. I don't know.
It's done. The first week.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
To be there. So.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I do very much love. I do like teaching, but there are days.
Yeah, I'm not really teaching. I'm just basically babysitting, making them focus.
It's still the same thing, more or less.
Yeah.
Alright, now I'm not supposed to be browsing Tumblr. I'm supposed to be... Oh snap, Evan Stanley's on Twitch? I mean, on Picardo? Hot dang. Evan Stanley is one of the artists for the Archie Sonic the Hedgehog comic.
Oh, cool.
Yep. I don't think she does that anymore now, though. Well, mostly because nobody actually knows whether or not the Archie Sonic comic is gonna go for very much longer. Because they fell behind on their because like you know how like after a while if somebody's not responding, it becomes this sort of thing of like, well, where did you go? But when it's a corporation, it becomes this thing of, okay, but you guys run on a schedule. So how come you're not releasing comics? And so now everybody's like, well, wait, are they making Archie comics anymore? I mean, not Archie comics, but Archie Sonic the Hedgehog comics. Especially since they just reached a milestone about being something like the longest running comic book something. I don't know. But the point being that, like, nobody knows whether or not they're making more of them. Which is kind of a shame, given that, you know, Mania and Forces are coming out. So, yeah, so that's a thing. Alright, so Twitter, Tumblr, and Facebook. Mostly because doing it on Instagram would just kind of super spam my, my Instagram. I don't want to do that. Mostly because, like, it's one of the few ones where it's still kind of mildly curated. So...
But how was Awesome Con?
It was alright. It wasn't awesome, but it wasn't bad. On a technicality, I sold more comics at Awesome Con? No, wait. I don't know why my brain just kind of futzes out when I start talking to people. But anyway, the point is that I sold more comics than I did last year, which is not crazy, which is both impressive and not impressive because, like, you know, I didn't have a table last year, so I wasn't supposed to be selling anything. However, I did...
What is going on over there?
It sounds like you're getting Skyped.
No, that's my nephew. I think he's downstairs.
Ah. But, anywho, yeah, so I sold, like, I sold out of all my issue ones, which is great. I sold half of my I sold 6, actually, not half, 6 of my, 10, issue 1 flash drives. And I also sold half of my issue 2, so 6 out, I sold, 5 out of 10 issue 2s. However, the issue 5s went untouched, and the volume 1s went untouched completely. Like both the full comics and the USB flash drives. So there was that. I mean,
okay.
I mean, my
I guess because people saw that you had the issues by themselves.
Well, I mean, at a convention where you're a new face, nobody wants to read issue 5 if they haven't read issue 1 yet.
Yeah.
Like, I keep forgetting that, because the conventions I mostly went to were ones where I'd been there before, and people who stop by my table had already been to my space. So, like, there's this one guy who pops by, I really need to learn his name, but he keeps popping by my table at Be More in the Comments, like, you got anything new? And I'm like, give me time! But, I keep assuming, because all I do is all I interact with is people who have already read it, or are in the process of reading it. So I can be like, hey, here's something new, here's something new. And I keep forgetting that most people I keep trying to reach are people who have never read it. So, if you're going to start, where are you going to start? Issue 1. I don't really think that explains why the, sharing a group, SEC edition. I don't think that explains why it didn't show up in the, not show up, but it didn't, why people didn't buy volume 1. But, And I think part of that is just my display is kind of, eh. I mean, it's serviceable, but I'm getting to a point where like serviceable isn't enough. Like you need to kind of sort of like step up your game when you can, and so I'm not stepping up my game because I got cran grape juice and it's amazing. But it's like the problem that I have with my booth is that you have to look down to see it, and then when you look at my table, all it is covers. And covers are pretty much the same thing. There's no art to be like, oh hey, oh my god, this is gonna be amazing. Look at what's inside. It's just, oh, it's a cover to a book with the fiddly fudge. And then there's a TV that you can't interact with, and a tablet that's kind of hard to interact with. So I kind of understand why people don't really get it. So I need to. You got a lot of weirdness going on your end of the screen.
Yeah, my nephew's singing.
Oh, that's fun. Not really. Sarcastically speaking.
Yeah.
What's he singing?
No idea.
That sounds fun.
I've been hearing kids sing all week.
Can they actually sing, or is it that singing that the karaoke singing where it's like we don't care as long as we're having fun?
Half and half. They can carry a tune. Some of them can actually sing very well.
Huh. Go flipping figure.
Right. Others are just, trying to get by. One kid is not trying to sing at all.
That kid is a smart kid, whoever that kid is.
He sang in a play years ago, so...
Yeah, but... Yeah. I don't know. It's like, as I get older, like, I get more and more disdainful of kids that are not mine.
Yeah.
But, or who are not friends, who don't belong to friends of mine either.
Yeah.
Like, if...
Thing is, they keep putting him in with the rest of the kids, like on stage and stuff, even though he said, no, I don't want to sing, I just want to maybe like MC or something. So I'm just like, why are you guys trying to stick him in there? He just wants to do this part. He doesn't want to sing.
Well, wait, how old is this kid?
13.
I sort of get it, and I also sort of don't get it. Like, who's making him do it?
The theater people. Okay, everybody together, but we know that he's not going to sing.
I sort of get that because, like, kids under the age of 25, and hell, even kids over the age of 25, don't really seem to know, like, oh, yeah, I know that I very definitely don't like this one thing. And it's like, you don't know that yet. Because you haven't tried.
Right.
I mean, that's not to say that, like, some kids like, all kids can't speak for themselves in that they've never tried. That's not fair. But it's like a kid with a broccoli. It's like, you haven't tried this yet. So I mean, I get where they're coming from. It's probably also because, you sort of have to encourage these sorts of things. But on the flip side, if he's very repeatedly stubborn about not doing it, he's 13. He can probably guess for himself.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not a problem. But
either way, that kid's pretty smart.
Yeah. It looks like he's starting over.
Alright, Sonic. Mirage. Sorry, I'm like hooked on Sonic Mania's music, and it's like really, really dumb. You can't even hear this because you're in the thingy.
I think I would rather want to hear that.
Mirage Saloon's pretty badass. Just saying.
I'm just saying in this very moment.
Ah. I mean, maybe I should dump some of these links in the chat just to be like, yeah, see, this is why I'm so obsessed. And everybody like,
Yeah.
we heard it. You still don't get why you're obsessed. Frame mask, camera, and this is a trick to making a camera in Flash. All right. Actually, let's grab the text frame too. Actually, wait. Let's cut that out entirely. And put that. Paste. Frame. Oops. Nope. That's not what I wanted to do. Text. Alright, cool. Because I want the text to show up but not be affected by the camera move.
Mm.
Alright, so we're going to go inside here. And we're going to animate the brother. And I'm going to hate myself because I made the jacket like animatable. So the first thing first, we're going to rough him out a little bit. Because like, you can see he's made up of all of these parts. It's like, boop, whoops. Didn't want to grab all the parts. So like, boop, 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 boop. Basically, he's divided at all the pivot points. So what I want to do is I want to rough him out standing, and then I'm going to rough him out falling to his knees. Because I mean, as far as he knows, his younger sibling just, you know, had a factory fall on their face. It's kind of painful. Implied to be very painful. And I should turn on the smoothing. Not smoothing, I should turn on the, whatchamacallit. Yes, that's what it's called, the whatchamacallit.
Yes.
And that's too small. Let's put this on top real quick. And let's move these back. Well, let's lock everything. So what are you up to this evening, Whimsicaya?
I am...
You know, you're gonna be the only person I'm gonna default to using their actual real name because it's part of your call sign, and I'm just too lazy to be like Whimsicaya all the time. So we're just gonna call you Kaya.
Go for it. Yeah, nothing?
What? Girl, you gotta get to drawing.
Dude, I've been up since 4:30
Yeah.
this morning. Might be drawing this weekend, but
Today is your day off?
it's my day off.
No, I feel that actually. Because like usually when I get home from work, I'm like I think like last quarter, I was like, yeah, let's try out this streaming thing. Let's try it like 5 days a week. Let's do it. And then at the end of I'm like, fudge this so hard. Fudge it up the butt.
Yeah, I have been wanting to draw, just been so tired.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, this is where tough love Skipper comes in and says, you know, tough cookies.
Right.
There's only time. Like it's one like it's just one of this really frustrating thing of like if you don't have the time, you have to force it sometimes, which sucks a lot. All the suckage. But I mean that's really the only way you're gonna get the time to do it. And I just feel as that his proportions are probably really, really off. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move these off real quick, and we're gonna just draw over. We're gonna just copy over the head because I've probably screwed up the proportions. Okay.
No, the boy is singing. His heart out.
I mean, I guess it's all right. I mean, I guess I'm just a little salty because it's like happening in my stream. which is weird because I don't think anybody can hear it. So I think you're fine. I'm just like overly sensitizing my ears, which is not actually a word. I made it up.
Yeah. So I didn't know he was gonna do it. He just does.
Can he actually sing though?
He's gotten better.
That's not a yes.
He's gotten better. He has voice lessons.
Oh, that's cool. I wish I could have voice. I could get voice lessons.
He's trying to make this. He's trying to make this.
He's trying to make a what?
I said he's trying to make this dream possible.
Well, that's fair.
Which is good.
I mean, to be fair, it's like you don't have to have the most amazing singing voice in the world to be able to sing. Or be entertaining, either.
Yeah, but before he wasn't. He wasn't.
Well, that sounds fun.
And he was very confident.
Like, suicidally confident?
Just very overly confident.
Like freshmanly confident? Like, I can draw anything. And then they step into a life drawing class and like, I can't draw anything.
I guess about as much as a 10 or 8-year-old could at the time.
Oh wait, how old is your cousin?
Oh.
Because I'm like ragging on this person thinking that they're like 17 or 18. I'm like, wait a minute.
No, he is now.
Oh. Wait, he is now? So then, oh, I'm just confused.
Yeah, I've been out here since about 6 years now.
Huh. Alright, so. Boop, 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 boop. So we have keys. Houston, we have keys.
Yay, keys.
I just realized I need to text Jesse because he's not going to check his Facebook. A former professor of both of ours has espoused minimal interest in seeing the ongoings of the stream. And I keep forgetting that that person is not on Facebook. Or rather, they are on Facebook, but they hate it. So if I want to get in touch with them, I have to do it through their through a text message, not through their Facebook.
Yeah.
I
didn't have
Mer?
I've never been in one of his actual classes, but I would talk to him from time to time.
Really? You never had I'm gonna sound so racist, but this was the nickname I gave him. You never had a Captain Drew class?
Nope.
Wait, who did you have for principal for intro to animation then? Intro to 2D?
I had Buffalo.
Oh. I didn't know Buffalo taught that.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew he taught animation. I'm not like he didn't teach it. I'm just saying like how do I not stick my foot in my mouth in case he somehow stumbles upon these archives? Like, I just never, I figured he taught the advanced classes and just not the intro classes. Because I figured, because this was at a time, for anybody watching this on YouTube or watching this at, retroactively, like, this was at a time where our school was a lot bigger than it is now. And so, okay, what? Somebody's calling me on Skype. Oh, that's a Facebook Messenger. Okay. The frag? Let me give that person a call back.
Yeah, I just had a weird Facebook call earlier. And dude was not answering, so I just hung up.
So, give me 2 seconds, Whimsicaya. While I take this Facebook call on my stream for some reason. Heyo!
What's up?
What's up, Jiggy?
So much. I know you're streaming right now. I'm actually out at I'll show you.
Whoa, that's a field.
Yeah, I just played softball for the first time in 15 years and I'm dying.
Nice.
But the other thing is, I just got laid off today, so I was kind of upset. So I was like, let me go
whoa.
smack the ball around.
Oh, do you realize that we're on the internet? So is that something that like people you? Sorry.
I don't care. Yeah, it's
Oh.
okay. No, I know you're streaming, so it's all good.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, then I am really, really sorry.
No, that's fine. But like I said, that'll leave me more time to do more artwork and stuff like that. So that works.
Well, and plus you're away from like can I bag on your boss like on stream?
What?
Can I bag on your boss on stream? Is that like okay?
As long as he doesn't see it, yeah, I don't care. Just yeah, and then like, but he's I'm getting severance and all that, which is cool. So. Yeah,
but like I don't know, it just seemed like you weren't as happy as you could be, if I may respond diplomatically.
Absolutely.
So.
You're very correct. But anyhow, all right, I'm gonna go because I'm starving and I'm gonna be hurting a lot tomorrow.
All right. Well, if you need a vent, like the stream is available. So.
True.
All right.
But thanks a lot, Skippy. I will see you later.
All right. Catch you later, Jiggy.
Peace.
Also, say hi bye to hubby because I just saw him in the background. All right. So that was interesting. I don't even.
Okay?
Huh?
Is she okay?
Sorta. I mean, I'm not sure how much I'm at liberty to say. Like, it's not like life-threatening or anything, and nothing like where somebody's like deserves to be like brutally murdered. But yeah, it was something crappy happened. So, wait, you're friends with me on Facebook, then you can probably be friends with her on Facebook. But you'll probably find out from her, or you'll probably find out in the next stream. But it's not my place to say, which is weird because everybody in the stream heard it, but still. So that sucks.
Yeah, I couldn't hear exactly what she was saying, so I just let it happen.
Yeah, no, a mutual host of ours, for anybody watching this retroactively, was the problem is I can't really talk about it. Well, I mean, I did already talk about it, so I don't know why I'm but anyway, no, Jiggy got laid off. So.
Didn't she just start that?
No, this is something different.
Oh.
But no, she got laid off from her job and she's getting severance and all that jazz, but that's why she's not here, because she went to go vent. As she deserves to. So that sucks a lot.
Well, silver linings that she's actually getting something compared to my situation.
That is true.
Sucks.
Yeah.
That still sucks.
Actually, I don't even know if that would happen in my situation as an adjunct.
Are you considered freelance?
Pretty much like every quarter I have to sign a new contract saying, hey, I work here.
Yeah.
So I probably don't get anything.
You would just be snip, goodbye.
Which, I don't know, if that happened, I'd probably take the chance to go to California. Or I'd try getting back in the industry again. Partially because I'm kind of tired of everybody saying, dude, why aren't you working in the industry? And I'm like, I've got a really good gig going right now. Admittedly, one that I'm not perfectly satisfied with, but I do have a good thing going right now, and I don't want to ruin it.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about rent.
It's like, don't have to worry about rent. My hours are insanely good. Like, I can afford to, like, have a day for streaming, as opposed to forcing myself after the 5 o'clock hour to run home, to get on a computer, to go draw. It's weird, I'm making this sound a lot more negative than it actually is.
No, it's good.
What? No, the music ran out. Fudge. Studiopolis.
But, yeah, as far as, old AI classes went, I had, yeah, he taught the intro and the intermediate.
Oh, when did you start AI?
'06.
Really?
Yeah.
Which is because I don't remember meeting you until like one of our intermediate classes.
But I was, yeah.
Like, what quarter did you start AI?
Fall of '06, but I wasn't animation. I was GAD.
Oh. Wait, were you GAD the entire time?
Yeah, I made like a switch for literally a second, and then I changed my mind, which pissed Tillman off.
Yeah.
So,
wait, you switched from GAD to MAA and then switched back to GAD, or you switched from MAA to GAD?
The first one.
So you did multiple things.
Yeah, because I was running out. I didn't know, and I was just really discouraged at that point. I was like, what am I doing? Should I be doing this?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm finding as I go on longer in my life, like being able to very definitively know what I wanted. Like the second I put pen to a animation table was like very lucky. Like I don't know. Like I've never been sort of like, well, I've never questioned that for myself. Which is very interesting. Because it's like...
That's actually great.
Yeah.
You don't have anxiety that bad, then, if you have it at all.
Well, I do get anxiety over the increased obsolescence of my particular set of skills when it comes to like direct employment. Like they don't like there are studios who look for 2D animators. But they are the exception rather than the rule. Like if I really wanted to make it, I'd have to switch to storyboarding.
Yeah.
Okay, that's twinned, so let's not do that. But yeah, so like it's a very interesting thing to me to talk to people and have them say like, yeah, I didn't know what I wanted until it took me like several tries at different things. It's like, All right.
The game industry.
Well,
probably should have. It's something else.
Well, the nature of the industry is such, and especially because we don't really have a... Sorry, I'm just trying to figure this out because I'm missing frames because it feels choppy even in my routes, which is never a good sign.
Yeah.
Like usually if I have a good thing going, then if it feels rough, it's because there's just not enough keyframes. I mean, there's just not enough in betweens in it. But generally speaking, if it's not a big motion, it should not feel it shouldn't feel choppy in the roughs.
Can you scrub it again?
Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. So it feels choppy. I think part of that is just like well, actually, I'm not really sure entirely why it feels that way.
It's the third frame where his arms go out.
Yep.
He needs an extra. It needs more of that the breakdown of the curve. And then it leads into that. It's the ground. Bam.
And speaking of which, it doesn't have the wave arc. That's that's part of the problem right there.
Yeah.
Dude.
Because it goes from his shoulders being hunched up to them. So I would say maybe like another frame of them like being super bunched up as he's falling.
The fun part of this is going to be making the puppet contour to this. Or contour to this. So, oops. And because it's following the other problem is that it's following the muscles rather than following the arc.
Yeah.
That's part of why it feels choppy.
Mm-hmm.
And boop, boop. So there's a chest. And there's the arc. And that's camera. And then we're gonna keep this one down a little bit so we can avoid twinning.
Mm.
It's funny because this video was actually supposed to go up today, but I felt lazy and I was working on my new offline screen.
Which I saw part of that.
Well, actually, I tagged you in the finished one too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw that too. I was like, oh, cool. I don't really get what he's doing, but it's cool. It's neat.
Well, because like when I'm offline, it shows you like there's a screen that, well, it's an empty screen, and like if you don't make one for yourself, then Twitch or Picardo does one for you.
Mm-hmm.
And let's delete these arms. Just as shiny as spiffy as these hands are.
Mm-hmm.
So let's save that. Control S, save as. 01, save. Stop recording. Hit the break timer. So basically, if you don't make your own end screen, then Twitch will have one for you, which isn't quite as fun. And it's one of those things where it's like, you know, like how like I have my my stream alerts, and they're custom, like it's the CrimFly running instead of like the shambling zombie for other alerts. Where it's like, if you can make your own, why don't ya? Whereas, I forget the word I'm looking for. But anyway, the point being that, that it tells people what my, my streaming schedule is. Let's see, I forgot the word I was looking for. But it tells people where I am, it tells people what my streaming schedule is, and it tells people what I do. So that way, it's not this dumb thing of, okay, well, he's obviously offline. Okay. As opposed to, oh, he's offline, but this is when he'll be back. I mean, granted, more often than not, I'll be hosting somebody else. So, you won't normally see it unless there's a break in streaming time. But, forgot the word I'm looking for. Dang it. Anyway, the point being that, that it's better than nothing. Sorry, I'm like browsing all my notifications while I'm talking to you, so I'm like,
Yeah,
my attention is like in 5 different places, and that's horribly bad. It's weird to never get a Facebook call for the first time and be like, oh, that's what those sound like, or rather get the one for the first time in forever, and be like, oh right, that's what those sound like. But, anywho, I'll be right back because I need to get my water thing.
Okay.
And my vocabulary back too, for that matter.
Okay.
I get it. I'm back. Jeez. Alarm. Shut up. Ah, oh my god, my pants. So sweaty. Why? Why? Oh my gosh, it's Shivzy. Shivzy writes, oh, but I thought today was Friday. Oh snap, it is Friday. Sorry, Shivzy. Shivzy is totally right. Let me fix that. Friday night stream. SkipperWing streams a thing. Done. Alright, yeah, no, thanks for the heads up, Shivzy. Did I lose Kaya? Okay, I didn't lose Kaya. That would have been awkward. So, streaming. Start recording. Reset the timer. And let's rock. Alright, so previously on the Skip stream, Skip realized that his arms, were all kinds of wonky. So, with his faithful co-host at his side, he set out to rectify his problems as soon as his hotkey started working again. And that's not how hands work, but you're gonna forgive me because I am cute as fuck. Except not really. I'm just quoting my mom, even though she never actually swore. Yeah, I probably should pick a song that has actual lyrics. But it's just so catchy. F5, F7.
Yeah, that's better.
That's good.
Flow's way better.
It's weird because issue 6 is one that I love reading, but at the same time I hate being in the middle of drawing it. Mostly because it's very melancholic and it's very slow burning. Like the action in this particular arc is just not in this particular story. Like this is just set up for pretty much everything. But it's so important though. And let us break his arm right here. Grab that. No, too much breakage. Let us follow the curve. Follow the line of action. Meanwhile, it's Firefang! Oh, the pool wears you out. I feel so fast like, oh my god, thanks Firefang! Thanks for the host. Oh, the pool wears you out so fast I feel like sinking into my couch right now. Yeah, but you don't want to fall into the sunken place. Ho! Nobody saw Get Out? Just me? Fine.
Still haven't seen it.
Huh?
Still haven't seen it.
I mean, technically neither have I because, like, that just, like, hits a little too close to home for me because I'm, like, I live in one of those neighborhoods.
Oh.
So I'm like, oh my god. That's a problem. But still, like the sunken place became a meme. So I was like, I know that meme. And then I looked up the scene on YouTube. I'm like, oh my god, that's terrifying. But yeah, no, Firefang, don't sink into your couch. Because if you do, who's going to host me later tonight? I would be very sad. I'd have to hack into your Twitch account and then make you host me against your will. And that would be very awkward for everybody involved. Wait, did the music run out again? You know what? We didn't finish The World Ends With You soundtrack, so we're gonna go to that. No, Firefang writes, never seen a horror movie. And that is totally fine. That is your prerogative. I find that most often than not, good horror is very unnerving to me. To a point where I'm like, okay, now I'm going to have trouble sleeping because I'm going to be thinking about the actual implications of that.
Yep.
Like Jason Voorhees is not scary because he kills people. It's because somebody stalking your neighborhood could actually, in a hockey mask, could actually exist.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's something that somebody could actually do. Same thing with what's his face? Freddy Krueger. It's not how he kills you in your dreams that's scary. It's the fact that he's killing you in a state where you don't have control over everything. Like, dying in your sleep is way more terrifying than dying when you're awake. Because at least when you're awake, you have some measure of control. Even if you're, like, falling out of a building. But, yeah. So, like, most good horror, like, I remember for about half a year after The Matrix came out, I'm like, holy crap, when am I strapped in The Matrix? Oh my god! I mean, it also helped that I was like 11, 12/13 at the time, so I didn't really know that, that's just not actually possible. As far as I know. Yeah, see, that's a lot better. And, so, yeah, good horror. So I don't watch horror a lot. Because if it's bad, then I fall asleep. Like, at one point, a friend of ours, her name's Joey, like, she had a Halloween party at her place, and we watched Paranormal Activity, and, like, I fell asleep, like, 15 minutes in. I didn't wake up until, like, the very end.
Oh, wow.
I was bored! It was boring! Like, I need you to hook me within, like, the first, and same thing with, like, Prometheus, I was just kind of grossed out, but I wasn't really scared. Because, I mean, I'm not going up into space anytime soon.
Well, there's a difference between horror and thrillers and Saw.
Yeah, no, Saw's dumb. Firefang writes, I need to see a horror movie, to be honest. Any suggestions? Get Out is actually a really good one.
Mm-hmm. I've heard it's great.
Mm-hmm. Basically, this dude visits his girlfriend's family, and he's thinking that it's gonna be like, guess who's coming to dinner? Except that their reasons for inviting him are way more nefarious. So, yeah, you should totally check that out. Also, you should play video games. I hear Resident Evil 7 is really good. That's more Jiggy's department than mine, but, because I don't have a PS4. But I heard RE7 is actually really good. I mean, and actually games are better for this because you control games. So, like, it's better to go play a video game and experience the horror, because then it's like, oh no, the character dies, that's your fault. Good job. You got Batman killed, and now the Scarecrow is going to take over Gotham. But, yeah. Yeah, but Firefang, like, watching somebody play it and playing it yourself are two totally different things. And did you hear they're making another It and Annabelle? Yeah, I heard about It. It's, like, gonna be on Netflix, I think. And Annabelle, yeah, I kind of don't care. Mostly because, you know, like, I remember back when it was called The Exorcist. But, I mean, I'm also overgeneralizing. Horror is not really normally my thing. Like, real life is already scary enough. I don't need a movie pretending to scare me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet. Yes, this is it. Oh, my God. Oh, man, I might need to run to the bathroom because that's just so good. Hashtag adult humor. Hashtag Skipper's totally not a pervert. Yeah, oh my god, this is amazing. I even did my nerd voice. Let's make that half a second instead, though. So F5, and then give him a full second after that. Yeah, and I think that's good on ones. I mean on twos. But I don't want to deal with the programming, so what we're going to do is we're going to grab all these frames. So we're going to turn on thing. So wait, Firefang, what are you up to tonight? Because I didn't ask you, and I feel kind of rude now. Yeah, there we go. F7, 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 F. Well, actually, I don't need to do that because I will iron those out later. I'm gonna make this a guide layer temporarily. Cancel. Guide. Meanwhile, Sid, welcome to the Skip stream. How are you doing tonight? I am doing alright. I finished my offline screen, which you can't see right now because I'm online. And actually, odds are by the time when I get offline, it's going to host somebody else. So, I'm doing alright, though. I'm working on something I should have worked on yesterday, but I didn't feel like it, so I didn't. And now I'm paying the price. Let's see. Let's delete the masks, because I don't need them. Delete. Delete. And I feel like I'm listening to the end credits. Oh, Sid's at work right now. Ah, well, thanks for popping by during work, though. Much appreciated. And grab that. I think I'm listening to the end credits. Why would they put the end credits in the middle of this stream? This is dumb. Let's find some day stages from Sonic Unleashed. Sonic Unleashed day stages. Boom. Alright, let me find the music. Alright, there we go. Oh, you just made affiliate? Awesome! Congrats, Sid. Enjoying the status now? Ooh, now you can collect bits and stuff. That's gonna be awesome for you, dude. I think because you like have a lot more subscribers than I do. So this is gonna be great for you. Congrats! Alright, so we still need that to be a little bit wider.
Hold on, dude. I'll be right back.
Alright. Ah, that was very cringy. Alright, let's give that a full second. That's not the right word. What's up?
Can I have some of your cranberry grape juice because Mommy drank all of it?
Sure, go ahead, kiddo. What about that door? Ow, what was that? Well,
I'm back.
Sid writes, thanks, man. Are you sure? I don't feel like I feel like I don't for some reason. Let me. No, I don't want to. No, don't do the thing, Nightbot. Let me go to your channel real quick. Yeah, you got more than I do, buddy. You're sitting at 208. I'm sitting at 136. Plus, you stream earlier in the day when with more involved people, so I'm pretty sure they'd be more likely to give you bits. Don't worry about it. You'll be fine. Trust me, you will be fine. Alright, let's see. How long did I make this last? Yeah, full second's worth it. Turn that off. All right. All right, and let's see what frame is that. 24. So F6. Let's start that up here. I just realized I need to start that where I want it to be. So Sid writes, thanks for the support, Skip. It's hello stream and all who inhabit it. Well, right now it's just you and Whimsicaya right now. We had Firefang for like 5 seconds, and then I think Firefang went to go do whatever it is that Firefang does. And let's see. Boop. Which is totally cool. Alright, so let's create a classic tween. And ease out of that. Remove tween. Because I want to make this one more frame. Not two more. One more. And let's make that start on frame 33. Excuse me. Create classic tween. And now I can ease out of that camera move. Ease into the ending, ease out of the opening. And then frame yeah, 65 is about right.
Well, 65 frames?
Well, no. Saying 65 is the right spot for the caption to come in.
Oh, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's why I kind of laugh whenever people like count how many frames are in whatever project they're working on. Because I mean, after a certain point, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Especially if you're working digital. Where it's like, congratulations, you're on 2, so it doesn't really matter how many frames it is. Like, I'm sitting at 96 frames right now, and like 8 of them are moving.
Yeah.
And delete that. And we're gonna stop at frame 50. F6, F6. And then F6. And F6. And the reason why I'm marking these right now is because they're gonna be interactivity points. But if I don't mark them now, when it comes time to making the buttons, then I'm gonna be like, well, wait, where does it stop? And I'm like, somewhere. And that needs more time too, so let's bring that down to 120. See what I did there? Well, I mean, I didn't do anything important, but I'm stretching this out longer so that he has more reading time. So let's start that at frame 72 instead of frame 60 something. And let's move that to frame 60. Cool. Now when we lock the camera down, this is what it's gonna look like. crap. I need to go into the animation thing and actually add those frames in. Because I just realized it's not 120 frames long inside the actual animation. And I could just make it do play once. That's a recipe for trouble later on. So it's just better to just kind of add those frames in. Cool. So now, F6. Actually, first off, we're going to hold that at frame 1. Single frame. And then, 4. Yeah, frame 5 is when the animation, when the interactivity starts. So F5, F6. And now, play from frame 1. And we're going to make it loop. Cool. So F6. And we're going to have that hold on frame 120. Single frame. 119 actually. The reason why 119 is where I have that interactivity point. So let's see, where are we? How close are we? And okay, not too far off. Okay, one more. 1, 2. F6. And then F6 again. So there are interactivity points. And interactivity point. Cool. So now we can turn these into buttons. And that's important because this is what separates it from being a movie. There's no interactivity, it's just a movie.
Okay. Are you able to hear him sing?
Huh?
To hear him sing?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. No, let's make sure it's not too distracting.
Now you're good. I would be very annoyed if he was being annoying. Whoa! I'm being hosted by Scarlett. Cool. Oh, because Dueling Octopus went off. That's funny. I mean, that's funny, but it's also frustrating. So Scarlett went on a raid to Dueling Octopus, and it's like, oh. But then Dueling Octopus, I think, went offline. So now, I think everybody's kind of like, like everybody's shifting into their alternate like shifts. It's weird. It's hard to describe. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna duplicate this into a symbol. We're gonna call it image 01. There we go. Image 01. Okay. We're gonna go inside. We're gonna delete everything that's not that first frame. So now what we can do is we can call this actually we can call it a graphic and convert it to a symbol. So MC CrimFly 93 Flash 01. And we're gonna make it a movie clip because that's why we labeled it that way. NM panels PO1 replay. Okay, hit save. Boom. So now we're gonna go in and we're gonna make those flashes that I put on all my stuff. F5. So that's gonna be the image layer. And then this is gonna be the flash layer. Flash. And F9. Wah! Nope. F6. Lock that. Put that there. Turn off the alpha. Then turn the brightness up. Create a classic tween. And frame 5. Insert keyframe. F6. Oops. And turn the easing up all the way. Turn the easing down. Boom. And F7, and now we have a flash. So Woo! Except the brightness isn't turned all the way up. That's a problem. So turn that to 50. Turn that to brightness to... Oh, wait, oops. I made a mistake.
What happened?
I didn't set the brightness before I, properly before I, turn on the motion clean. So the problem is that if you're going from one, color effect to another, like going from 100% brightness to 0% alpha, then it gets all complicated in the, motion editor thing. And it doesn't like that. So, yeah. Fun times. So you have to go back and redo the entire thing all over again. See, now we have that flash. So. And now it's time for a break again. So, let us hit save. Save as. Number 2. Her. Adult humor. Her. Hit stop recording. Turn on the break. And set the break timer. And also drink some water. Because I don't want to die of dehydration. Dehydration sucks. So drink lots of water. It's funny because like normally if I don't drink lots of water, if I drink something sweet, because that's what I used to do as a kid, is I would probably fill this entire thing with juice. The problem is if I fill it with juice, then it just makes me even thirstier, which is not good.
Yeah.
So I filled it with water, which doesn't make me thirsty anymore. Just makes me have to go to the bathroom 5 times faster.
Yeah, word. It's the sugar that's making me more thirsty.
It's not healthy. So. Huh. Apparently it's funny because like I did that one that one meme where on Facebook where it's like, let's play it. What's the first thing you associate with me? Type it into gift search and then post the first one that catches your eye. For added amusement, don't tell me what you search for. So the first one is a hedgehog popping out of a hat and then having the hat fall on its face. And like the person wasn't even looking for Sonic the Hedgehog.
Right.
The second one was by Scarlet, wherein it's the CrimFly blinking because apparently that is a gift that people can find now.
Oh snap!
Yeah. I will message it to you on Facebook, so you can see the list. The third one is Luigi dumping a bomb on somebody in Rainbow Road in Mario Kart. And I'm like, it's funny because it's true. The fourth one pretty much describes my image thread. Basically, anytime I'm hosting a thread, where it's like it's a tray from community walking in with pizza, like into a place where like walking into a disaster area. And I'm like,
yeah,
oh,
then he runs out, right?
Yep. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty much my thread whenever I approach something controversial.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Well, because it'll be one thing where me and like everybody's ostensibly on the same side, but they disagree on these particulars of that same side. So it turns into this huge argument, and they're like, "You're both my friends. I can't be angry at all of you." But yeah, you should check out the thread for yourself, and I'll describe the rest on my next break.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. You are that old, man. That's definitely you.
It is weird because I don't look that old.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh no, I totally get it. It's just like it's funny to me because I'm like, I'm not that old. Wait, I mean, I'm not mentally that old. Except that there are days where I do mentally feel that old. So I'm like, I guess it's true.
I don't know, dude. Some days you're just
a very angry man.
yeah, Grandpa.
Mm-hmm. Well, you should see my response to it.
Yeah, I saw that. It makes it even funnier.
Well, I'm like, I thought if you were gonna do anything, that would be the one. But Farnsworth ranting in a bubble is totally that is totally me.
Yes. And then the spirit bomb thing.
Apparently, they put in balls of energy.
Mm. Then you got your feminism. Sparkly power fist.
I cannot help how fabulous I am.
Yes.
Oh,
I feel like I was all glittery. It's the best. Bedazzle that fist.
Oh, of course. Everybody wants this. Everybody wants these hands. Alright, so. Previously on the skip stream, we were making buttons. So, we're going to call that one Flash. Then we're going to call that one. We're going to call that Mouse Over. And then Mouse Out. And basically what that does is when people hover over the button, it's going to like highlight.
Mm.
So basically telling people, hey, so this is the thing that you can do.
Oh.
I'm just going to call that Panel 01 Mouse Over. And then Panel 01 Mouse Out. Yeah, man, I was kind of hoping that I would get both of these done tonight, but that's just not going to happen. I can kind of already feel it. Like, I'll probably get this one done, but then I won't be able to get to the other one. Which sucks, because, like, I have number 94 that I need to do. F6. And put that there. F6, create classic tween. Create classic tween. F7. Ah! F6, F7, so that way it doesn't get confused. Because the code has a tendency to get confused and it's really frustrating. So let's go to the code template. Grab these two frames. Copy frames. This BlackBerry still has a stem. That is very weird. That's never happened before.
Oh.
Yeah, it's delayed for you.
Mm-hmm. Oh. What? They usually don't have them.
Because, yeah, exactly. So that's why I'm like, why? Paste frames. Alright, so. Basically, this spares me having to code for myself. Plus, it's already commented, so if somebody wants to go back and look at this, like, later on when I decide to actually sell these, they can actually see it for themselves. I mean, they can see why I use the code that I do, rather than like, well, wait, what does this code mean? Replace all. Okay. So Shift F5. So now, in my totally new action script file, okay, we're going to copy the button. Copy. Paste it. And now, it flashes, and when you hover over it, it highlights.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it doesn't do anything because it's not programmed to do anything else, but that works. You know, let's go back to the main page. And we're gonna rename you PNL01 Play. Actually, no, PNL1A Play, because we're already at PNL01. So 1A Play. Gonna go to our background button. F6. We're gonna name that P01 Play. and we're going to convert these to graphic symbols. And basically, the reason why we're converting it to graphic symbols is because graphic symbols can't have any code on them, which means that they can't be interacted with. But we need to change that to, instead of being looping, we need to play a single frame and just have it be that one frame. Otherwise, it's going to give everybody epilepsy when you try and play it. So navigation, and then again going into these ones, we're going to make them into graphic symbols. Graphic single frame, so they don't loop. F6, F6, and then go in here, and now we're going to make them buttons again. Button, panel 01, rewind. The reason why we're giving them names is because that's what the code will refer to them as. Skip, play. So I remember, like, when the code says, okay, when somebody clicks on panel 1A, play, not palali, do the thing, it'll be like, oh, that's what it's talking about. So panel 1A, skip. Cool, panel 1A, play, panel 1A, skip. Rewind, 1, rewind, 1A, skip. Cool. And then we're going to go into our code template and copy all of this code. Copy. And on this layer, we'll call this F6. We'll call this PNL01. I'm going to go back here and rename that. Cut to PNL01. And then F6. PNL1A play. And I'm not butchering the word panel, that's literally the acronym that I've chosen for myself. PNL. So now we're going to go in where it says, where it's got double hyphens, we're going to change that to 1A. Replace all. Where it says, where it's got dash plus, control fine, we're going to replace that with 01. Replace all. And then we're going to leave this blank because I don't really know what that's going to be yet. And we're probably going to get an error where it doesn't like what we're doing, so we're going to leave that alone for a little bit. Now we're going to go to panel 1A. We're going to copy all this code because I'm lazy. And we're going to rename that to PNL1A. Cut to PNL1A. And again, even the frames need labels so that way it knows what to do. So then we're going to name that PNL1B play. I'm going to grab all this. First, I'm going to make that F6. F6. And the reason why we're doing this is so I don't have to think about this later. Also, the other reason we're doing this is because it makes the video look a lot nicer too. Panel 1A, rewind. Because what used to happen in the past is I would do the coding last, and that meant that the last minute of the speed paint video would just be coding, and that kind of, I don't know, to me personally that looked a little boring. So I decided that I was gonna I'd do the coding as soon as possible, and then do the animation afterwards. It makes everything look a lot more fun. All right. Now for our last button, or our second button. I'm gonna duplicate that. I'm gonna call that 1A image. Okay. And now, and this is why we put those interactivity points in. So that way I wouldn't have to worry about the flash. So now, he's on his knees. We're gonna call that a clip. And now convert that to a symbol. F8 MC CrimFly 93. Yes, 93 P1A flash 01. And that's the other reason why we have to rename these things properly, is because they're going to go into a library with each other and they need to be separate. Okay. And let me actually tidy up my library really quickly too while I'm at it. So, 01 P01, and put that in the replay folder, and P1A, and then P1B. One, 1A. That's a problem because that's not named right. P01, boom. 01, 01, and then put this in the flash, and then 1A folder. Cool. Let's go to P1A flash. F5, make that the image layer. Flash. F6. Drag that out. Wah! Wrong frame. Close down the actions folder. Dang it. Brightness. Turn that all the way up to 100. Crank that shit up. Turn the alpha down to 0. Create a classic tween. Insert a keyframe. Ease all the way out. Ease all the way in, even though it's absolute backwards. Please tell me I didn't get so. Cool, so now we have our flash. We're gonna go back out. And we're going to convert that to a symbol, F8. We're gonna rename that. No! Dang it! Alright, so convert that to a symbol again. MC CrimFly 93 P1A BTN 01, and then okie dokie. And we're not gonna put that in the library root. We're gonna put that in its proper folder. The reason why we're making it a movie clip and not a button is because even though a button would normally come pre-coded with everything I need, buttons don't like layer masks. So you have to do, if you want to do coding, you have to basically do a workaround, which is kind of annoying. So P1A, or rather 1B play. Yeah. So let's go inside here. F5. Flash. No pun intended. Mouse over. Mouse out. And swap symbol. Image. Rename that. Panel 1A, mouse over. That's why these boring parts are very important. Panel 1A, mouse out. F7, F6, F6, 6. Brightness. Turn that down to 50. not 500. F6, create classic tween, create classic tween. F6, F7. Actions. And we're going to go into our buddy panel 101 button. We're going to steal its code. Copy frames. It's weird that that song ends so abruptly. Paste frames. Shift F5. F9. Control F. 1A. Replace all. Cool. F. Replace all. Cool. Alright, so now we have a button here, we have a button here, and we need another button here. At the very end. Alright, so I'm going to duplicate the symbol again and call that 1B image. 1B. Basically, once if I can't use numbers, then I'll go down the alphabet. Alright, let's close those out and put 1B in its place. And so now we go to our last interaction point and we delete everything before it. Would you believe it took me a year to figure this out?
What?
Like this system that I have now.
Mm-hmm.
Bad Blackberry. Bad Blackberry. Ah! That's annoying. Ah, there we go. I should probably not be picking my teeth on stream. Alright, so let us duplicate that. So now that is... Ooh, I didn't name that right. IMG, there we go. Now it's named right. So now F8, MC, CrimFly, BTN, oops, CrimFly 93, BTN. Wait, nope, that's not it either. 93 P1B BTN 01. There we go. And in the anim folder, panels, P01, replay, 1B, okie doke. Okay. F5. Wait, it's not supposed to be the button, it's supposed to be the flash. Dang it. So let's rename you. It is too early to be getting sleepy. Or stupid. So now let's do that. F5. Image. Flash. F6. Lock that layer. Q. Drag that over. Alpha. And make that bright. Like Brightest day. Turn the brightness all the way up. F6. Oops. Gotta set the keyframe. Gotta set the motion tween first. How am I forgetting everything? And then F6. Ease out. Ease in. Cool. Now we have our flash. F7. Now we can call this a button. Copy. Oops. F8. Boop. BTN. And we're not going to put it in the root. We're going to put it where it belongs so I don't have to organize my library later. And then F5. Flash! Ah! Savior of the universe. Mouse over. Swap for the image, which I improperly named again. 1B. Cool. So panel 01, mouse over. Oops, nope, not panel 1, panel 1B. And I'm sure the distinction, there's not really much of a distinction because the codes can't get in the way of each other. But I'd rather not find that out like later on. Out. F6, F6, and F6. Turn the brightness up to 50. Not 100 because that's annoying. F6, create classic tween. Create another classic tween. F6, F7. Ah, too much. F7. Let's rename that to mouse out so I don't get confused later. And go into code template, copy these frames, copy frames, 1B BTN, paste frames, Shift F5. And rename that to 1B, replace all, okay. 1B, replace all, okay. And let's rename all that stuff. And the soundtrack list ran out. Color, actually Rush. Sonic Rush OST, because I don't want these extended forever. There we go. And replace all. Okay. And grind. A, replace all. Okay. And cut the panel. 01. Right on, right there. Right on, right. Alright, we're gonna name that PNL02 play. Alt. What? It's break time already? Jeez. I am running through these. Alright. Stop recording. Go to break. Set the break timer and sit back. Woo! I don't know why these feel stressful right now. Huh. That's what I have, I think. Right. I'll have to look into that later. Ooh. How are you doing, Kaya?
I'm fine.
Hmm.
I may be moving out sooner than I thought I would.
Why is that?
Oh, we finished the application, so I'm gonna turn it in tomorrow.
Oh, for the apartment? For the apartment?
Yep.
Nice.
If all goes well, I should be moving sometime next month.
Nice. Well, I wish you all of the luck.
Thanks.
Oof. That's disturbing.
What?
Oh, I'm doing the meme for somebody else, and like some of those things are coming up. Are like, really?
Mm-hmm.
Because the thing is, I want to try and find ones where it's not readily obvious what I searched.
Mm.
Like one of my friends, I was trying to do Lord of the Rings, and I put in hobbits, and it's like it was Legolas doing specifically hobbits. I'm like, yeah, that's too obvious.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't think they should all be funny, but I kind of do want them to be relevant, and also kind of want them to stay away from being political.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's get back to work. I don't know why I'm so, like, dead right now. Because I didn't really work that hard today. I mean, yeah, I made that logo thing, but I didn't work crazy hard.
Mm. How long have you been up?
Since 7?
Oh.
No, it's not even a sleep thing either. Like, I shouldn't be, like, as dead as I feel right now. Alright, let's call that panel 1B rewind. Panel O2 play. Panel O2 skip. This is what this is, this is what this is, what this is what you need, what you need. This is what this is, what this is what this is, what Sorry, I'm listening to the soundtrack to Sonic Rush, and I'm just like, I love it. Have you ever played Sonic Rush?
No.
Do you have a Nintendo DS?
Yes.
You should pick up Sonic Rush. It's a lot of fun.
Okay.
Plus the music, it just like it pops. Because the guy who did the music is the same guy who did the music for Jet Set Radio.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And it's done in that style too. Which is why I'm kind of sad that the sequel didn't go back and grab him for it. Like, I don't actually know why I picked up Sonic Rush. Replace that with O2. Replace on. And let's do play panel 1B. Let's change that. F. Replace all. Okay, cool. O2. Rewind that. And whoops, can't close. 1B, replace. It's all. And cut to panel 1A. Yay. So now our code, well, our code mostly does what we want it to do. Then we're going to convert this to a symbol too. So that way, if people want to replay it in context with all the other stuff, then they can do that too. I think I'm also getting my 8 glasses of water in one sitting, which is probably not good for me.
Yeah.
So we're going to convert you to a button. F8. We're going to call you MC CrimFly P93 P1C ETN01. And we're going to put that in the NM panels 01. And okay. The reason why we're making this a button is that way first, before we can make it into a replay set function, we need to make sure that when people hover over it, then it actually it lights up so people know that they can move on. F5, so we're going to call that movie clip. Panel 01, rather, panel 1C mouse over. Mouse over. Mouse out. So am I recording? Okay, I'm recording good. I don't know why I thought I wasn't. Out. I mean, I could just download this off of YouTube later or off of Twitch later, but it makes it for a lot easier if I go over 3 hours. Brightness 50 F6. And F6 7 and paste frames. Yep, just like I'd hoped. Shift F6, F9, go to the code, F, and then replace that with 1C, replace all. And it's funny because even though I'm using find and replace, I'm pretty sure I've either forgotten something or I've broken something. We won't know until the code actually breaks. So now we're going to call this one. We're going to convert that to a symbol again. We'll call it MC CrimFly P01 replay 01. And So that's gonna be the button. Then we need our movie. Copy that there. Swap symbol. Crap. And hit cancel. Let us grab all of these frames. Copy frames. Paste frames. Yeah, I was afraid of that. So what we're gonna do is grab everything and move it. Alright, so then F6. And F6, alpha, F6, actually F7, V, oops. Create classic tween. And looping. Single frame. And F6, D9, 62. Yes, yes, 62. That was awkward. Shift F6. Single frame 1. Oops. Loop. F6. Single frame. 999. Basically puts us back at the end. F6. And that loops back to that. Delete these frames, and boom, we are good. Do. Ah. 6. Replay piano 1B. Cool. A, replace all, okay. Alright, so let's test this out real quick. Copy that. Paste. Alright, let's break some code.
Yeah, code breaking.
Nope, nothing broke, so I did that right. Nice. That's a good sign, but it's also a bad sign in its own way. Now when we get to the end, people can replay this one without having to go back all the way to the beginning. Of course, we don't want to give away that there's 4 panels or that these are the end. That's the end, so we're going to move that to the center. And duplicate symbol. And call that anim. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Just getting comfortable.
I feel that.
So what made you decide to do strips instead of pages?
Strips are way easier. Because with strips, all you have to do is just go left to right. Like, not only do you only have to read left to right, but you only have to draw left to right, too.
Okay.
Like, if you go to my DeviantArt, you'll see that my graduate thesis is in full pages. And, like, each of those pages, like, took a month.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, so it's easier to do strips because it's, like, at most, you're working with 7-ish panels. Like, you don't really want to go beyond, just like with comics, you don't really want to go beyond 9 panels. With comic strips, you don't really want to go beyond 6. Like, maybe 7 if you're doing action, but you generally don't want to go beyond 7 panels. Let's do alpha. So they're a lot easier to do. And you can still, if you're, depending on your storytelling economy, you can still tell just as much information as a full page. You just have to be smart about it. But a lot of people would rather have the space to do full pages. I think also part of that comes with how we lay out books in general. So, that's a thing. But yeah, like, after I finished my graduate thesis, I was like, yeah, if I'm going to keep doing this, I need to simplify it down to strips rather than doing full pages. And also, I'm not doing anything here that I wouldn't take a full page for anyway. Yep, that's enough time. Single, come on, Flash, single frame. Although I should save. Very classic tween. Very classic tween. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Damn it. Swap. Alpha down to 0. So now that ease out, ease in. Seven. Oops. I don't have a Clorox wrap in here.
No, I'm saying you don't have any up in the stairs in your bedroom.
I don't think so.
Okay.
93. P01. Oops, 02. Play. Oops, no. Flash. 1. Okay. That's wrong. Oh, I thought that was so much longer. No, I just listened to music. I thought the song I was listening to was actually longer than it is, which it is not, apparently.
Mm.
I think once it hits 10, I'm probably gonna cut the stream off because I'm just like I'm starting to like doze off, and I'll just like catch up and work tomorrow. Or actually, probably just like when I hit my next break, whenever that is. In a minute, apparently. So yeah, I'll just cut the stream off there. Because otherwise, I'm gonna I have a feeling I'm either gonna like cut off in the middle of something, which I don't really want to do. Or I will pass out at the table, which is also equally bad. So, very classic tweet. Oof, and then I will pick up. Actually, I'll pick this up tomorrow morning, which means that you won't see how this one resolves, but or like how all the animation stuff it resolves. But actually, let's rename this Swamp Panels O2. Alright, well, Kyle, thank you for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. Best, also thank you for hanging out. Hit stop recording. Yeah, this one will probably be up on Monday along with the news strip, so you'll have to just like go back in the archives to check this one out. Next stream will be tomorrow at 9 p.m. Not 9 p.m. at 7 p.m. Hopefully, I will have like eaten a lot more and eaten better, so that way I won't be like completely dead.
Yeah.
But yeah, and of course, once I hit sign off, then you guys will be able to check out the new offline screen. So yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. My name is Colin SkipperWing Bird. You are on the other side of the mic. Kaya?
Yep, I'm here.
No, I'm saying who are you, so people who are checking this out on YouTube can check you out. You are bad at this. You are hilariously bad at this.
I'm falling asleep too.
So where can people find you?
WhimsyKayaArts.com, Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, Instagram. I'm on it.
All Whimsy Kaya? Cool. Alright, and that's it for tonight's SkipperWing Draws a Thing. I'll see you guys later.